Hey guys, good morning. Today's the day, Dyno Day Part 2 on E85. You guys saw the video, I think about a month ago now, when we picked it back up on pump gas, which I wasn't actually there for. Steve did that for us, but we are rushing this morning, so we are going to skip all the details, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. We're headed back to Countersteer in Georgia. I think it's Canton, Georgia, to use their all-wheel drive dyno. Really nice guys. They let us use it on pump gas. Steve likes them a lot, so we're headed down there this morning. We got to get this thing loaded up on the trailer and leave because we have an appointment at 1 o'clock and we're running late. So when we get there, we'll insert whatever clips we can get. Hopefully we have no problems. We've been driving around the street, doing a lot of street pulls. We got about 7 or 8 PSI to kind of fine tune, but it's mostly there already, so see what happens.
Where are we at, Jordan?
Dyno Day! Firewood and a match in the back of the truck. Let's go south.
David.
My GTR.
Godzilla!
Say something.
Are we in the right place?
That doesn't look like it. We're a little outclassed here with GTRs, but that's probably the fastest one here. This one, maybe.
Hey, there's another one over there with drag slicks on it, so.
Oh yeah, that one. Maybe except for that one.
David, jump.
What I've learned from
Ducking, David.
Hey, that's the Dyno ducky. That is now the Dyno ducky.
Is it really?
No,
Dyno duck?
I don't think so.
what I've learned from racing a lot of the V8s is a drag pack doesn't mean shit most of the time. Most of the time. Even parachutes, not always.
You know, it's a fad these days.
But if it's a beat up new edge Mustang that sounds a little funny, watch out. Arrow in it will just stay at a higher brightness, but
Yeah, this would be a cool project. I'd like to get one of these after I get the GT out. Get me some, probably. Maybe not this.
scratch what we said earlier, probably except this one.
Hey, why don't you see if the owner will pull this thing out after we get off the dyno?
It's got bags over the seats and everything. Dang, look at the leather in this thing.
He does have bags over the seats.
You need to borrow this and take it up to Knoxville.
Put it on the streets.
Dude, this thing's a monster.
Yeah, I suppose it has to be. This is like a
Oh, look at.
Help!
US car.
There's no exhaust back here, so either it's got no motor or it's got some big ass turbos underneath the car.
I think this has sat here a while.
Oh.
There's a. Yeah.
Put it on the turbo.
You and this damn duck.
Put it on the turbo.
If you put it on that one, it'll act funny.
Yeah. We can't show anybody the secret.
The secret to horsepower.
Don't do a Subaru, that's a secret.
how do they know the actual wheel speed without knowing the exact gear ratio?
They'll put the car at 4,000 RPMs in the test gear, say fourth gear.
Okay, so they know what the engine is going at.
And then they'll calibrate the dyno to read 4,000 RPMs at that wheel speed.
Okay. But then how do you know what the wheel speed? Oh, you know the wheel speed because of the drum.
It's in gear, yeah.
Yeah, because of the drum. Okay.
And then they'll be.
So you don't necessarily need to know the ratio inside the car. You just know the beginning and the end.
Right, and then you'll use the same test gear for the wide open throttle pulls.
Okay.
Car I wanted. When I got mine, I still like it, but it's the blue interior. I like the blue interior.
shit. The other pools he was going the same. And he was definitely making more.
No, but it has no gears right now.
None at all?
Nope. It doesn't have any gates or anything. It's just free for all. So I don't know if it just broke where the selector is, because usually it'll blow one gear out, but other ones will work. It has no gear.
But what if it is the gear selector?
Well, the shifter has tension on it, like it's supposed to, but the rod that selects them internally might have snapped or something.
He definitely, I thought it was an accident.
Yeah, it did have, well, actually, I didn't hear anything break because of it lost engine position for a second because of the sudden free, so we shut it off in case it was an engine problem. It was just soaring to boost. It was like at 40 and it was going up.
Alright, I'm gonna take the transmission back to the parking lot.
Well, I think we're going to push it off and push it over there and see if they have a lift so we can see what, make sure it's not a linkage.
Hey!
Really nice.
Jack Stan Johnny.
Could pull it up on the trailer with the ramps down.
It doesn't matter. I guess, I mean, we should probably just check to see if it's even serviceable. Yeah.
Nate, you steer. Still on push out.
I guess he's probably the lightest. Oh geez. That's my Subaru.
Right there. Make sure that low spot. Come forward. Look at that. That's big.
I'm trying to get the middle and the low.
The linkage is on this side, isn't it?
Hey, it's never a good day when you drive onto the dyno and then have to be pushed off.
Keep coming out.
Deal with it.
It's broken. The shift, you can move the shift lever. I think the selector broke.
Let's pull out the trans.
That's his
Pull out the
specialty
trans.
too. You're building trans stuff.
On the selector. Where's the spare?
At home.
Right there! Let's swap them.
Yeah, Nate, can we borrow your trans?
You needed to finish it too. Go ahead.
He said yes.
Go ahead. Hey, Jordan, you want to do it?
Yes and no.
He said yes and no.
He said yes and no. Yes and no.
Hey, will you open this door and just like pretend like you're gonna go into a gear so I can see?
He's good.
Jordan?
Yeah, everything's moving until it goes inside.
1,800 miles.
Yeah, I did know that. What are you seeing?
Everything's
It's
moving.
everything like it should. So it's got to be inside.
I think the selector broke. That
Yeah.
magic stick piece we play with,
Yeah.
That's the finger on that one.
Can I feel it, David?
Oh, I'm sorry, Remy.
Ow!
Sorry,
Not
did I
you.
step on
No,
you?
you didn't. Well,
Yeah, because reverse is on its own piece. Yeah, I'm surprised because we weren't banging gears or anything. It wasn't like
Well, the selector, the torque shouldn't matter. I mean, once you get it into gear, it's engaged in gear. So that usually breaks when you're slamming gears. You know, like the time attack guys break those all the time, just hammering them home. But man, I don't know how it would have broke already in a gear. I mean, you've been banging gears in it, so probably it was just weakened.
Yeah.
No. So you're supposed to feel it going to gear, and it's just slapping in there.
It doesn't even feel like it has the H pattern anymore. Like there is no notches. It's
Like I don't think it's a gear issue; it's a selector issue. So we'll have to pull it out and put that selector in.
That's a blessing, huh?
They make
No,
billet
it's-
ones. They do make billet ones now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe you should get the billet ones.
I know IAG has a billet input shaft and some other goodies
Oh, you
too.
might as well just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Then you need the carbon drive
I'm
shaft.
told you I'm lighting it on fire. We're not taking it home if it breaks. We got wood and gas in the back of the bed.
Oh, you should go put this stuff on top of
He's
the
like,
roof.
let me get the whole tech real quick.
What a freaking waste of time. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I can put the Corvette on the dyno for a few minutes.
I would have bet for sure that if anything, it was gonna be an axle because I've already broken one, and that's like the common weak point. But
I don't even know how that breaks. I'm not on a dyno. I'm not doing a pull. Those brakes shifting.
even fourth gear, I mean, we're rolling into it.
Maybe that's
it takes a
not
while
it.
to even
Well,
get
I
to
mean,
it.
well,
Well, for everything not to be there, it's not. If it was fourth gear, it would shred fourth gear, and then all the other gears would work.
yeah, you'd still do
It wasn't
the
even
other
that much
ones.
power either.
Because
You think the gear broke and that broke the selector?
Maybe.
I didn't really hear any like locking up when we backed it up. Like,
I did hear something.
It made. I heard a little bit of rattling, but it could have been the selector thing. But like, I would have thought pieces. You know, it'd be like. Because like when we broke in transmissions before, the wheels lock up when you're trying to move them. But I don't know.
All right. Did you hear stuff flinging when it was rolling?
No, when he backed it up, I heard just a little like.
There were other
something a
noises
little-
we heard when we were still rolling on the dynos were so loud.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Well,
We
my
gotta
concern
open
is
it?
how are we getting it on the trailer?
I got a winch.
All right.
And we have reverse maybe. So what I think I can do is if I can back it up.
I think start it. Let's see if reverse works.
Yeah, and then I'll
Worst
just
case
back
scenario,
up where
if
it's
you
out of the
listen
way and back the trailer to it. Yeah.
Bring it down.
Yes, please.
Where's your truck keys? Maybe get that lined up.
All right, coming down. Look out.
You broke it, Jordan.
Yes.
Should I do like a
I always break stuff.
Should we do a baseball to see what you?
That was baseball.
Oh,
776.
I'm
That
like,
was
where did
like-
it go?
Just started up here.
Oh, so something's broken.
Lots of things are broken.
Do you?
We have reverse. We have no 6 forward gears for right now. So really, I think we broke the selector rod, which I've never seen before. But we rolled into it in 4th, and we didn't actually hear a bang. We got a transmission, or we got an engine position check engine light, which is why you heard that safety, like the brrr. That did it because we were, you know, trucking in a pull, and then the RPM spiked because it lost gear. But I didn't actually hear a gear explode, and then coasting it down here, I don't really hear any shrapnel. So we think there's a selector rod that tells it which gear you want to put it in. We think either the rod broke itself or one of the selector forks, so it doesn't know what gear. And reverse is on a separate one, which is why we have reverse.
So I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, waste of time, unfortunately, but first hit, 756 right off the rip, so.
Woo!
Hold on. Hold the brake. I gotta restate it.
Certified.
It's like a celebrity moment.
Ah. Subarus, man.
really.
Subarus.
So what happened?
Well, it's a Subaru, so we'll give you 2 guesses. Ringlands or Ringlands. Just kidding. We had a very interesting failure, so yeah, not the day we were hoping for, but we wheeled it off the trailer, and the first pull we made 756 right off the bat, 38 psi, just where we left it off on the street, so it was looking amazing. And then the second pull, which you'll see in this clip that Remy's going to insert right now, you'll notice at like 7,000 RPMs it makes kind of a funny noise and shoots a big backfire, and then through a check engine light. But that was a failsafe because we got one of those special Subarus now with 7 neutrals in it. So
Let's take a look.
Banging through them gears. Watch this shit.
So yeah, this you can just pick any or all of the gears that you want all at once. It does have reverse, which will clue you into what we think the issue is. So we have reverse, and then we have 7 neutrals. So yeah,
You need lighting.
transmission left the chat, and we're gonna fix that, and then we're gonna come back.